This is the wave heights that we're looking at right here.
Thank you for watching, and remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel.
The rip current risk
Thank you
will
for
be
your
up
support.
regardless of the exact track, but of course that maybe running a little bit late here. 60 seconds. Here you go. A look at your forecast, starting with more rain from what's left over and Fred in New England. Yes, it's a pretty rainy day with thunderstorms in the forecast. Boston, Springfield, Mass, Manchester, New Hampshire. All of us will get storms, some heavy at times, so heavy rain will be one of the most widespread problems there. We do have this other system that has been tracking into the Tennessee Valley. You can see how widespread showers and storms will be, especially into the afternoon here. And then jumping south, that front does actually extend all the way down here with a sort of a enhancement to some showers and storms from Louisiana into Mississippi. But we don't have a lot in the way of thunderstorm activity, Tallahassee, Tampa, Orlando. So it's going to be hot and steamy here. Alex, that's the problem, right? So here's where we are as we start today. Temps are in the mid to upper 70s. Tampa, we actually never got out of the 80s. It's 81 degrees right now. Without the showers and storms today, it is going to be a steamy one. 94 in Tampa, 95 in Orlando, and 92 in Jacksonville. And all of these numbers will feel hotter in the afternoon because of that heat index. You combine both the moisture in the atmosphere and those high temperatures. And it's going to feel worse in the sun too, right? Because the temperatures are taken in the shade. All of that is calculated for in the shade. Couple of scattered showers, especially up around the Gulf Coast here in northern Florida. There might be some sea breeze thunderstorms that make it all the way across the lower peninsula. But overall, there's not a lot of thunderstorm activity today or tomorrow, and that's why it gets so hot. Alex. You said, Alex, there's definitely a lot at play in the atmosphere. So this is a good time to remember that there is uncertainty in this forecast. Be ready, though, here in case there is that worst case where we do see it come on shore in the Northeast. Henri is expected to become a hurricane here. We do think that. And direct impacts to the Northeast are possible. But regardless of track, we will have those indirect impacts. The waves, the rip current risk is going to be up along the coast. I would say, especially from the Outer Banks all the way up here through New England is where we'll see those coastal impacts regardless. Waves are going to be increased. You can see that building as we get Friday into Saturday. The rip current risk is going to be up. This always happens whenever you have anything kind of hanging out here off the East Coast. And as we watch what happens into Sunday, so this is going to be the timing. Exactly where does it approach? This is the wave heights that we're looking at right here. We will see the waves on the increase, I think, regardless of the exact track. The rip current risk will be up regardless of the exact track. But of course, that onshore impact will be dependent on the exact track. So we get you into your Saturday forecast versus the GFS versus the European model, and the GFS is of a stronger storm. They're both similar in position, but you can see just the difference in intensity when you compare the GFS to the European model. And the GFS does bring this up here into southern New England. The Euro takes it more of a sort of angular approach here, a weaker storm. And once it hits some of these cooler waters here, and if it's moving slowly just south of New England here, that would, we think, the cooler waters help to weaken it, and a slow movement would allow that to happen as well. So there's a lot of different details to be ironed out. And quite honestly, you have to wait and see how the weather evolves. Right here, the system is still making that turn around that high pressure. So watching into the Monday forecast, there definitely are similarities, but distinct tiny differences that do give us the uncertainty in this forecast as we get you into Monday and then Tuesday. All right, Alex, here we are still dealing with devastating